the truth.
I'm Splits,
And I'm Link.
and today we're gonna be discussing the rubber band war we started in our freshman year of high school.
If you guys didn't know, we just finished freshman, so
Yeah, so I'm still a freshman.
so the rubber band war. If you guys know us like real life, then you guys know what
You guys
we're
are
talking
probably, you guys are honestly probably in the rubber band war
about. Yeah.
at some point, or you may have gotten ambushed at some point or another.
So like in middle school, I learned how to shoot papers with rubber bands, and then I was like, you know, what would be fun. Like I bought like a pack of rubber band for a project, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna come to class and just start shooting people, and they're not gonna know what's gonna was happening. So I just came out of nowhere. I'll shoot people in the back of the head. I'll make really thick pieces of paper. To the
Oh my
point.
god, dude, they hurt so much.
Like it, and then like I started this, and everyone's like, "Oh, bro, let me get a rubber band," and I
Yeah.
gave people rubber bands.
And then eventually he started shooting me. He gave me one, and that's when we joined alliances, right? Oh no, we hadn't joined alliances.
Now
yet.
we were like shooting each other, and
Yeah.
we were like, "Bro, we just need to like, work together."
Yeah. And then me and realized it's probably not wise to be at war with each other when we have every class teach with each other
Yeah.
on odd days. So we were like, you know what? Let's make an alliance and team up against other people, right?
Yeah, we had like friends at school, and they were like, "Oh, you can't hit me in class." I would like pull it
Snipe
full
them, bro.
power, and like I would be
Oh
able
my
to.
God.
I'm like in the back of the class, and I would be able to like shoot it full power,
Bro.
outside the door over the balcony of the school, and I'm like,
It's actually crazy.
and then so I would
Oh.
like shoot them full power in the back of their neck or the back of their head, and they'd be like, ah,
Yeah.
and they'd be like screaming in class.
It was honestly so fun. And I remember me and Lank and another one of our friends, let's call him the Dragon. He we were on our way to like where our Spanish class is in that building. And in that building, when you're walking through the hallway, the right side of you is open to the cafeteria below. Like you're on the second floor. And me and the boys were like, what if we just sniped people from this balcony while they're eating food? And then there was a concert going on too, so it was loud. And then so I remember we just like, I think I had post-it notes that day, so we made like the darts out of post-it notes, and we just started shooting them down.
Mine's was thick and big, and
Oh,
it hit
yeah.
hard.
That's what she said.
Kid, I'll call him asshole because I don't like him. I shot him. He was all sad and stuff, and he was threatening to tell the teacher like tell the office, and I was like, bro, it's just a rubber band, and I think I shot him anyways.
Oh my
And
God.
he got mad and he walked off, and he would look like he was about to cry, and he just like put his head down and just didn't talk to anyone the whole period. So was this girl,
Let's call her Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah, let's call her Zelda.
Screw it, you know.
Alright, so Zelda.
We got, thanks for being there and being the homie. You know who you are because you're gonna know the story, and if you're watching, I know you are.
I know you are.
Yeah, I just gonna give you a hint. I know who you are, and you know who I am. This is Lank, but you know who my real name is.
I'm Split. So I don't know if you know who I am, but I can do the Split, so I'm pretty sure you know who I am now.
And I wear glasses.
And I also wear glasses.
I have curly hair though.
I also have curly hair. God damn it.
You can tell. You
Yeah.
know who's who.
One's black and one's white.
I'm the black one. But you know who you are, and thanks for being the homie. But that's now we're gonna go back to the story.
Yeah.
So Zelda was challenging us, I guess, to a rubber band.
Oh, she thought she was so funny. She thought it was a game. You don't understand. And she had a friend. Let's call him Shrek. His name is Shrek. Okay. So Shrek sits next to Zelda, right? And that's how.
We could've just called him Gandorf. Ganon.
Okay,
Ganon.
so Ganon. So sorry, confusing. This guy that sits next to Zelda, we're gonna call him Ganon. So Ganon, he passes all of his math quizzes because of her. Anyways, she challenges us, and we're allianced. She decides to make an alliance with Shrek or Ganon.
We keep
Sorry.
changing the name, man.
Okay, so she decides to make an alliance with Ganon. And me and Lank are like, oh, bet, right? So we come into class like locked and loaded, right? Like in PE is the class before math. So I was like, perfect time to load up because you guys don't know this, but I kind of broke my leg. So most of the time during the school year or like in PE, I'm not really allowed to do anything. So I would just sit down and I would pretty much like either watch Lank and Dragon stuff or something. But yeah. Or just play my Switch or something. But anyways, I made a bunch of darts that day, and when we came into class, we were prepared. And I remember sitting in my seat, which like I can look at Zelda, Ganon, and Lank at the same time. So I'm looking at Lank, and we're like kind of give each other like the we're ready signal. And then Ganon turns around at me, and like I was like, oh god, like this guy means business, right? And then when the teacher looks around, he snipes my forehead.
He thought he was real cool.
Real cute, man.
Yeah, man. Bro, I got him a couple times. I got him like real good a couple times, but then he got me when I wasn't paying attention. Like I was in art class with him. He got me for no reason. Like this is like I think like towards the end of the war. And then like I was pissed. Like I was trying to get him, and then the teacher just like I think the teacher saw him shoot me, and then I was like, when I was about to shoot him, she had to say something about it. I think I shot him anyways.
Yeah. The thing is, like, after the class saw me, Lank, Zelda, and Ganon start doing it, like, people randomly started joining it.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'd say by the end of the war, like, 80% of the class was participating.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was hard because our class was pretty stupid. So, like, our teacher was always on our stuff. So he'd like pretty much every class he would catch us. So I remember one day, which scared me out of my mind. I was sitting down in that class, and Ganon turns around and looks at me, right? And I was like, oh, he's gonna shoot me, right? So I have mine ready, and then this guy quickly, like right when the teacher turns around, quickly turns around and snipes me. And I'm not even joking, that thing hit my glasses right in my eye, right? And I got so scared because like it all happened like in the moment. But I thought about how when I ordered my glasses, I didn't put this thing on them that like it makes them shatterproof. So like normally if I would drop my glasses and the lens would just pop out, but now they're just like prone to shatter. So I was like, oh, this is it, there's my eyes, they're done. they're completely gone. But I don't know, my glasses somehow didn't break, and I was just like, oh. I was like, imagine if my glasses weren't there. Like, imagine that, dude. Oh, dude, I would have been to the ER, bro. I would have been in the ER. Dude, I am so glad that I've never been so happy to wear glasses ever, dude. But it hit my eye, and I was just like, holy shit, right? And so we kept, anyways, I didn't care. We kept playing. And then towards the end of the game, this is the last story. I'm gonna tell you. You can keep telling your side. Towards the end of the game, we're taking an exam. I don't know what it was. I think it was like one of the unit tests, but we're taking the test, and at this point I'm pretty smart with math at this point. Like, I'm not doing too bad.
So not me.
So this kid named he can be Shrek. So this kid we're gonna call Shrek sits next to me, like on my left, and then Ganon sits next to me, like diagonally to my left. And so I was like, oh, crap, right? I wasn't strapped that day, right? So I'm just like, hey man, you don't shoot me, I'll help you all day, right? All the test. And he was like, all right, bet. And I see him turn around, Ganon, and like, remember, Shrek is behind him, and I see him turn around and just snipe Shrek in the face. And Shrek was like, hey, what the heck, right? And so like Shrek starts asking people for a rubber band so he can shoot back, but like he couldn't. And then Ganon just kept going and going and going. He didn't know when to stop. And then finally the teacher caught on and was like, hey, like he told Shrek, like, hey, what are you doing? Like, hey, like get out, like stop shooting those things. And then Shrek decided to turn on Ganon and tell the teacher that Ganon was shooting him. And then, oh no, he said that he didn't snitch out Ganon, but he was like, someone's been shooting me with these paper things, right? And so the teacher, he was done with it, right? Because this was going on like for a while. So he was like, you know what, I'm done. 1,000 points extra credit, or was it 500 points?
It was 1,000.
1,000 points extra credit to whoever tells me shot them. And I saw it so clearly in front of my face. And Gannon looks back at me like, please, dude, don't do this. And I was just like, oh, 1,000 points.
I didn't see it because I was just coming back from a field trip. Like, I wasn't there all day. And I just came back, like, the last minute. I was like, oh.
Dude, I was like, 1,000
Bro, you
points.
best believe I was gonna snitch. Bro, I was failing, like, hard. Like, oh my god, bro.
I was like, well, I'm not doing too bad in the class. I mean, I was, but I was like, I'm doing better. So I'm gonna be a homie, and I'm gonna let Gannon live. So I didn't tell the teacher, and no one else saw it. So Gannon was in the clear. And I'm surprised Shrek didn't hop on that deal. Because he was the one who snitched them out. He failed.
You failed?
He failed by 2 points, 2%. So if he had hopped on that deal, he would have been clear. He would have been clear. My dog is like
Poor
going
dude.
ham. Poor dude, I know, right?
Hey Shrek, if you happen somehow to be watching, I feel for you, bro. I was in the same boat, except that I passed with a C. So,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
I passed with like a B+.
Bro, I barely passed, bro. If you needed that extra, if you needed to cheat, bro, you should have just looked at my paper. I was sitting right next to you. Why didn't you do that?
But yeah, guys, that's all the story we have today, especially since this video is running up at like almost 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'm Splits.
I'm Link.
And cue the April showers.
Oh, cool.